the impact is going to be. But let's go ahead and get this EMEA showdown on the books and send it over to your
See how it plays out quickly on the dive forward. Mini going to be sent up around the corner. Eventually finds the headshot though, as Mini will get taken down. The pop flash in the slide across. Camo able to hold his own for a kill, and just like that, the pistol done and dusted with Liquid. Meanwhile, Mini going to be tucking away. Double dash up and over the top of Mini Boo, able to find one. Martin peels one back with the classic, puts the Neon on the floor. Wayne stunned up, has the eyes there on a player, but Camo swinging around back of Hall. He's able to find Glyph, Bitbo falls, and now just Martin there in heaven. Now that Starzo has been taken down on the flank. Ooh. Martin making it a little bit more costly though. Good damage to be found here.
That's his weak too.
He's a map 46. Pick of the TP, but Camo's still there watching. Martin finds a headshot. Gets a shot to the shoulder versus Camo. Only minor damage inflicted. But he gets Tink and nearly gets the finisher. That was so very close. Team Liquid from them in the previous round, so there is going to be decent firepower available to them as Saturate on the lob in. Miniboo eventually able to collect that kill, turns back, looking for players at the connector, but Martin continuing to succeed. That's a kill there. Mini getting involved, will be able to clean up another two, and now it's just Miniboo. Barrel stuffs with the classic, cleans up one. And he's still here in position. Starzo getting closer. Just on the opposite side of the doors, right where the spike is on the floor. The spot on the one, the slide in, is able to find the kill, but cannot get the 180 transfer. That will be B-side attack simulator coming through from Team Liquid.
They're different.
And change up on the tripwires, but still Camo getting in deep enough, gets on top of Mini before he really realizes what the hell is going on. The chaos of his composition continues to be gorgeous, just like these shots from Camo. 3 kills, an upgrade of the weapon. People's positions and hold on to these weapons as long as they possibly can, but Miniboo putting himself in the correct spot to be able to find a punish, and punish he shall. Eliminated now, just Glyph to try to stay alive as the spike gets ready to blow up.
Nothing left to do. Ooh.
Careful.
Yeah, that one tickled a little.
Reckoning now online. Move around the back, some safety.
Oh, Mini.
As he's going to be taken down. Wayne able to find the first, looking for a follow-up, gets it. Glyph now eliminated. The one rifle that they had coming into this round going to be left on the floor as people unable to acquire that as he strafes his way out of the sight. Now going to be set up. Beepo going to be able to find one, stops from...
Go, check angle, real fast. Like, they are just so hot right now, and mates, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a timeout coming. Camo gonna find one. Wayne gets the last one, 3 in the round.
Didn't even need to invest the ultimate.
No.
Still just waited as well. Make a retake, very difficult. Nightfall will be able to crash across onto 3, I do believe. As Relay Bolt's gonna be sent out. People able to find one as Wayne will get taken down. Purple trying to hold his own here. Default on the side. Miniboo, however, from stairs able to peel one back. Pops the overdrive and is right up on Starzo's face. The kills are there. Everybody from Liquid in pole position to troll. Liquid once again not looking to play the map, not looking to spread out. No defaults here, no contact plays. Just straight up into this B side where Camo is able to take down 3. Looking to try to recover the weapon. Pop flash on the corner. They just double face in. Starzo gets taken down, and that is now just Glyph left alone to his own devices. Alone, sad sheriff in hand.
Spike planted.
Miniboo will end up falling. Previously taken some damage, but now getting caught. Trying to go for the reload. Eats a bit. They'll just keep it double stacked as continue to poke and prod, trying to get Wayne another ult charge towards another reckoning here. As he's gonna melee him! Excuse me!
Loving this. And you still have Camo's ult. He's been sitting on it for forever.
Martin looking for the punish. We'll be able to find it. Miniboo kind of getting bogged on the pillar. Ends up getting caught. Convergent path's going to be invested over towards the connector, but it's so many players stacked up, ready to receive this pressure. And this time, mates, waiting until he's perfectly out into the open. Some warning shots, perhaps, trying to set up for that poison orb, but people will be able to close the gap again.
Here, so I don't think it is.
Looking for the quick shot. Martin able to dodge that one. Faces forward, finds Miniboo, but People's going to be on the trade. So Neon's down on both sides.
If possible, the fade there too.
Pop flash through. In around the back, Starzo looking for the kill. Purple gonna be taken down, but not before Glyph is traded out. Reface in, and Starzo cleans up 3. Gets mates the same on the scoreboard as they look to
The map potentially. They're gonna try a 3-2 split.
a big change up, but Nat's still getting caught in mid. That big haunt reveal as Martin able to collect both kills. Camo now taken down. Miniboo tagged up around the corner, and Glyph has the flank through Art. The aggression out from mates now starting to be rewarded as Team Liquid might not have too many smiles remaining on their faces after this one. The gap is getting closed very quickly, and now a neural step to reveal. Wayne fishing for the kill. Eventually he's going to be able to find the one, finds a second. Maybe if he was able to find a third. Purpo, however, not able to find the pop flash. They get the turn, they get the...
It's not a full commit just yet this time. They're trying to bait a reaction.
A bit more restraint, but okay, swinging in. I thought people had that one 100%, but Wayne, eventually.
Checking.
Make sure that Nats is clear to advance forward, so now they can get that pit in play. But okay, Martin is able to find Camo, brings this back into a 4v4. They'll still find themselves disadvantaged given the pit now in play, but the dimensional drift is there. Martin gonna go on a scouting mission, try to spot them out. Sees the one, guides Mini's aim. Purpo now taken down. After the defuse, spot onto another. Just sending out some warning shots. The weapon gets passed over into Nats' hands, and he's able to put it to use for a kill. Mini struck down. Miniboo still here on the flank. The shorty in Martin's hands. The one coming away with the elimination, and now it's down to Miniboo. The push forward, they almost line up for him, but Martin with 3 will give Gentlemates a 5th round win.
Control, you're forced to go over to B. Into this Cypher setup, into the Astra Stars, into Glyphs.
Watching close, finds the first. Camo taken down, swings in for a little bit more, and Glyph finds a second. Pop shot gonna be going wide, but the pop flash is out. Martin looking for the transfer, cannot quite find it. Miniboo now dashing forward, but it's chaos across the board. Loses sight on Bippo, who cleans it up with a shorty, and just like that. Looking for the aggro push out. Melee bolt exchange, Miniboo gonna be held at bay. Continuing to try to push forward, however, and it's just right into a firing squad. Camo only able to find the single kill. Staying drilled in on the angle, finds the headshot. But where do you go from here? Into the grave, it would seem. Starzo able to find him now in back halls. The tether to find nothing, a shot to Bippo. Puts him down to 70. Looks for a little bit more though, and it's gonna be Martin taking him down. That's now a 1v3. All 3 players, 70 health on the opposite side. Now a TP across towards long. Bite in hand, Nats himself down to 70. Trying to swing the corner, finds the instant headshot, spots Martin, has the tap! Goes for the reload. Martin now backpedaling, but damage gonna be found. Nats down at 15 health. Needing to close the gap, he's got the time to play with, but he does not have the health advantage. And Martin, with 3, will get mates the pistol.
On his own over here, he's gonna tuck in.
Mini fully blinded up. Mini boom will be able to find the kill. Decent little advantage for them finding that lurk player as Nats hand in hand takes down Glyph as well.
So tricky.
Weaponry still not going to be on their side. It's going to be a double push out towards Secret. Swing around the back. There's the Marshall, but Miniboo doesn't pull the trigger fast enough. Martin finds the headshot. Starzo with a Spectre. 1v2 swing about to come through, and they cannot overwhelm. Barely takes any damage. Now it's just Purpo.
Starting to get a little bit worrisome. Liquid.
In their victory.
True.
See if he can work some of that magic, find his form, as now they're just looking for the crunch play, and People's going to be caught in mid-air as Camo collects 2, looking for the third, but Martin trades it back. Finds both the enemy duelists, but does fall down to 5 HP. The regen armor to try to reinforce him just a little bit. Dimensional drift's gonna be coming in. Double peek, double push. Trying to see if they can stop this push forward, but Purple eventually able to find Mini. Here's the exit, turns back to main, and that's what we're talking about.
Down A.
A monstrous kill to be found, and now Martin with 5 HP. Another kill, another ult charge to one of these players. It seems like Martin is at least going to be going for it, and who knows if he can find the first one. A one-tap onto Purpo. It could be everything, but it will be Purpo to strike him down. A 3K to rally back. But you've also got 4 players from TL in position just against Martinez on the other side. And granted, it might take full. I was going to say. But now in play, convergent paths, looking for the catch, is able to find one, but a little bit delayed on that one. Wayne ends up falling, Spitball finds the kill. Gliff's gonna be taken down at the same time, but Starkso holding his own. Miniboo now felled. 3v2, players disconnected away from one another. As the heals come in, getting Camo back up to 100 HP. BTL favored, but not quite ready for it, but Purple, what a turn! Gets the headshot, takes down Beepo, and Nats finds himself a 3K. Denying that trophy out of his hands. From on high, though, Camo. Quick shot, able to find Beepo with the help of Nats, I believe with a snake bite. Nats himself will be able to find an elimination before Martin takes him down.
Planted.
Oh,
And it's, okay, yeah. Suddenly facing forward, here it stares, the kills we found. Liquid members picking their targets, and just like that, they are back into the lead.
you want to sing Nats' praises a little bit more, and I do. The way he plays. Stars here for Glyph to escort the team in.
Miniboo with the op. The swing and the collat! Beepo, Martin both going to be taken down. The overdrive now popped. Chasing forward, found a smattering of damage. Stars are going to be tagged up, plays in off the flash, but still does get decayed down and taken down, but Purple's there for the trade. Glyph looking to try to isolate, get rid of this enemy Sky, but he cannot, because Purple has arrived! Another big round! Plays out in front of that one for a brief little moment. Sees will connect, taking away his audio, and the approach from behind. He's getting ready to come through. He gets run down, but ooh, full blind coming in suddenly. It is going to be Bates coming out on top. 2 kills going to be found, but Miniboo finds the stun with a relay bolt. They're off depth, getting the ping reveal. His position going to be known, and Mini finds it. Gorgeous timing to get the punish on the enemy Neon. Tapping for it, Nats gives it away at dugout. Ups over the top, tries to hit the transfer, but cannot. Timeout works a treat. Martin with another 3K. Mates, somebody with a shorty. Not sure if he's gonna quite be getting the opportunity though. So far, all the players from Team Liquid playing back, now starting to advance. Miniboo gonna be struck down as Beepo finds the opener. Try pop, Nats able to find one. Wayne's taken down. The flash, however, connecting massive from Purple, but just can't quite find anything more off the back of that. Camo now in a 1v2, but both players low on health. Rotate over into default. Camo on the push. Finds the one tap. Looks for the kill. Some damage exchanged, and Starzo comes out on top in massive fashion.
Be challenged here. Stack setup and a push through.
Oh, hello. Bit of a
So all eyes forward for Maze.
Well, they'll try to cut off Halls as well as Long. Swing coming in, but full flash connecting on to Wayne, and yeah, it is just a shooting gallery, a flawless round for Mates to gain the lead. Not allowing for the half buy to come through.
Mates over towards A. They're gonna commit. They still have plenty of time here in the round.
Miniboo trying to play up on top. Struck down. Massive kill to be found for Mini. Does he invest in neural depth immediately off that? The answer is going to be yes. Sends it, but Nats does manage to find the punish, so 1 for 1 thus far. Will just send that one through. The blind stab, but now it's dissipated, and Starzo finds Camo. Beepo gets Wayne. And everything is coming up, Mates.
Now you're just hoping to keep these guns. Looks like you will as Team Liquid. I don't think Martin's gonna get there in time.
Comes the pressure. Yeah. Death ball from Mates, storming their way in towards B, and there's no ambiguity about this. They're making plenty of noise. Snake bite to try to delay. It's only gonna find a little bit of damage, and Nats is gonna be good for 1 kill, but eventually gets flushed out. Wayne with the Guardian, finding the one, catches a glimpse, but catches his shot as well. Starzo keeps him in with a 3v3. Purple, Camo, Miniboo now the ones that need to be the difference makers, but Mini is looking for a flank as he rotates up towards tower. There are 2 players tucked into this position, and now he strikes, finding one, but not before Glyph gets taken out. 2v2, Starzo tucked into the cubby here at Long. The defuse now being held, gets it up the half. Miniboo has the cover. Mini making plenty of noise, but Purple pulls off the defuse, finds the shot. And Liquid will find at least another round win. 1 more to go to take this into overtime.
Whew. Felt like that one might have been lights out.
Not gonna be having your flashes as well for the immediate retake. Nats, however, just staying tucked away into the corner. Prowler looking to try to chase him down, though, will give the reveal over. As Beepo swinging around the back of Halls. And Camo and Wayne, now Nats all dead. Beepo finds 2. It's just Miniboo and Purple to try to be the difference makers to extend this into OT. So many players low on health, but all 5 still alive. The drop down, the shot's getting ready to come in. Around the back, the blind is there, Martin. Purple finding 2. An ace clutch, does he have it in him? They're all so low, but Starkso's got the shorty. He's got the gap closed, and Nates have the map. 13-11. Their pick of Pearl. They get the win.
I'm looking for Martin on the attack side to be able to defuse some of these traps by teleporting out.
It's ready to come through. It's going to be Waylay double dash in, but Wayne covering fire. Able to keep Purple alive. Just get knocked down at 50. Considers the Trailblazer to scout for Mini. Doesn't send it, as he sends them to their graves. Critical kills to be found. It's now 3v4 for the retake. Slide in, not anticipating the position. Starzo looking for that second. It will be Martin to collect it. Nats can only find one more. Pistol goes the way of Mates. Right through that pop flash out, looking for a punish on the Starzo, but he's able to pull back away fast enough. At the same time, Camo's going to be taken down as Martin finds him outside of Hookah. Dash over the top, considering the push on this smoke, but Cliff has already collected 2. Put to use. Mini first contact, has that Marshall around the corner ready to go for the peak, but he'll just get sprayed down. Through now, check on the corner, and Starzo so snappy with that shot. Woo! A massive punish. Now just eyes on Wayne to see if he can get some real damage, get some of the real weaponry out of the hands of Mates. Clearly finds the timing on the People, but People will steady the spray. 2-0 start here for Jump for now. Going to be scouted out. Ooh. They're pinned into the corner at Showers. Position swinging, Miniboo now arriving here from behind, looking for the sliding kill, but cannot find it. He and Camo both going to be struck down. Spike not yet playing. Something happened, but has to slow it down. Doesn't want to go in by himself. Now in play, but Mini gives him the ultimate get. He himself potentially the one at risk, especially as Purple ends up falling. Swinging the corner, the kill going to be found with that Trailblazer now doubling back across.
Oh boy.
For the moment, there's no read of this, but the shots connecting, but kills not being found. Maybe we'll be able to get clipped, but Purple cannot finish the job there on the Bitmo. He does manage to double up for a second kill. Weapon grabbed, but quickly dropped onto the floor. Prowler checks out. Smoke going to be cycled down, blocking off Hookah. For the jump out, and Mini finds the timing on the Nats. Wayne now alone. Stinger able to find the one, but cannot find anything else. Shorty from Mini will take him down. 4-0 to the side of Mates.
Liquid again, aggressive.
Looking for the chase in. Miniboo gonna be struck down. They are able to find Starzo at the same time. Kama, however, still now in this position. Goes dashing forward, looks for the kill, but People holds his own. In Purple, do manage to trade this one back and give Liquid a player advantage. That's what the spot on the one. Mini loses his head. A solid punish, and Liquid, at long last, looking to get on the board. Bar, you know that he's absolutely capable. Finds the first. There's the tap. TP's out and now has an open. ADS in. Allows him to get it up to half. Now sends out the shot, and it's all down to Nats. Looking to commit into this one. Turns away. Gets taken so very low. And Martin pulls off an ungodly Red Bull clutch. Possible.
Yep.
So that Nats is in an unwinnable position. He's so damn smart from Martin. Slide out though, overdrive from Miniboo, able to find one, but quickly traded back. Martin at the same time able to find Nats' camo. Looks for a little bit more, gets a second with a Sheriff, as it's a bloodbath here at Fountain. But Martin once again, last one standing, gets Mates another round win.
It just isn't working anymore for Liquid, just going for these battles. The last one was just so fast and furious. No opportunity to even really throw it out. Starkso.
Ammo dead, Miniboo able to find the one, the drop in. Looking to try to set up for the stun. Purple now absolutely screwed, no surviving. As what are you meant to do?
They're setting up for the ante. And then they're counter-punching immediately. Once Team Liquid is on the back foot, once you're kind of throwing everything you got at it, Beepo good for the first.
He's going for the walk down. Wayne, obviously tucked here inside of that smoke, but he just has a stinger, so can't really come to the rescue until this final moment. Still eventually going to be found. Beepo have him just double dash away. Meanwhile, Dimensional Drift going to be popped by Martin, exploring into the A site, spotting out Nats. Goes for the exit, and Martin has him outdone.
Oh.
Camo now gone. Just Purple. Are they trying to funnel this, or they just want to go to Martin? It doesn't matter either way. He will have it 10-3-0. 8-0 on this map. Gentlemates within the pit itself. Camo not too far off as now they go in for the dive. TP forward, Nats out reading him. Is able to find a second. Looks for the third, but Cliff will be able to take him down the pit now, fallen. Camo, however, on the peak will find the final two. And Team Liquid in round 9 will at long last get themselves on the board. Divide in the convergent paths, a catch onto one. Plan to the feet, but Minibu playing forward. Catches Bippo completely off guard. He's considering going for the slide-in, but it is to his demise as Mini finds a second. And Wayne has been displaced. Matt setting up long-range volley there, but now plays forward, seeing Glyph here on the site. Challenges for the fight, but Glyph comes out on top. Camo's dead. And Gentlemates will not allow for Liquid to wiggle their way. Ready to go diving, but Wayne will clean him up, peeks in for another, gets himself a third, and Wayne suddenly coming alive. Virgin Paths there, blocking into the tube, the teleporters. Take in the reinforcements, getting corralled. Flash not confirming anything, and Glyph is going to be struck down as Wayne finds himself a fourth, so flawless round. Getting in deep on the angle, likely going to be taking that refract out, and yes, absolutely has to, so it's getting tagged from behind. Bippo looking for the dive in, sets up with that saturate. It's Mini, scales forward, filling that space. Martin scoped in, Camo dead, only able to find Starzo. The plant will very swiftly come in. He's tanking the snake bite pieces. He's swooping through, gets spotted, gets tagged up, a headshot in midair. Martin looking for the flick down, but now it all comes to Nats. The 1v3 with the time bleeding away. The Star set up for the grab well. They are looking to make this absolutely impossible for him. People from Showers will fall, but the time is just gone.
One enemy remaining.
It'd have to be the full stick. It's not there. It's not to be. Nats with 3 cannot find the win, cannot get Liquid. That third round win. It's 10-2 with Mates well out in front. Through Cave.
Nats has read it, at least the possibility.
Won't be able to shut him down. Getting very complicated for Team Liquid in the post plant. Spot out, Mini snaps on, finds the headshot. Purple trying to find him from up top of the box, but cannot. Molly's still there for the delay. Bounces in, Pitbo's gonna give his life to hold it up to half. Liquid, do they realize this is going to be my question, but Purple's still able to find one. Nats now taken out, but Starzo just does not have the time, he doesn't have the bullets, and Team Liquid, they have the pistol.
Okay.
Picking up where they left off on Pearl on that attacker side. They're just looking to run it into B, but Mates are stacked up. They are here to try to counteract it. So far it's gonna be a 1-for-1. Now the trade up as Bitbo takes down Minibu. The duelist is gonna be eliminated. Lift gone, Nats nearly having him lined up, but Martin just outside of Hookah is able to find another before falling, and it's a disaster! As a MasterCard Thrifty, give Mates the round win! Team Liquid get a pistol, but they cannot catch a break!
End the series.
That should just about do it. If ever there was a time to prove how much resiliency you have, it would be this moment right now, but so far it is just not going their way. It is just into a meat grinder, round after round. Gentlemates, flawless fashion, they break the economy, they break the backs of Team Liquid.
Here, sending them back down into the, oh, what a shot though.
Purpo, clean with that, even if he, here's the teleporters, and now he's got Glyph taking point inside of Showers. The flash goes past him. He's able to find one, finds 2, gets all 3! Spike on the ground! Glyph is an immovable object in Showers. And he might just be able to find an ace of his own, like Forsaken before him, to close out the series. It's a spot out, Wayne will fall, the ace not to be had, but the victory is theirs. Once again, Starzo gets the better of Nats as Gentlemates punch their ticket forward into the playoffs.
This was stellar. I am so impressed with Mates.